Well, happy Sunday, everybody. And this is Auntie, and we are here to do our review of Love After Lockup, Season 5, Episode of 48, A Test of Faith and Joey. Okay? Let's not forget Joey. Joey. Okay. We're not going to forget Joey. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I ain't gonna be out here long. I'm just gonna be out here strong. Okay. We're gonna get to what we gotta get to. We're gonna say what we gotta say. And then that's gonna be the end of it. Okay, let's do it. So the first couple that I want to talk about is Bianca and Daniel. So of course we all know that Bianca is extremely immature. And she is out with Daniel's friend, and she, gets upset because he is not changing his mind about the ring, right? He hasn't given her a ring. She showed the other young ladies ring and everything. He just won't impress with it. And so she did it in front of her, in front of his friends. So she gets embarrassed. She runs out to the car. They're telling Daniel to go out there to the car to run behind her. And Daniel was like, no. And I absolutely agreed with Daniel on that. I would not run behind her. He's run behind her so many times and, have tried to plead with her and get her to, show some maturity in some areas. She just ain't got it to do it, ain't in her. And so, the boyfriend, girlfriend goes out and Bianca cannot communicate really what's wrong with her. She's just saying, she's mad with him. She's irritated with him. He won't do this. Woo, 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 woo. So she goes back in and then Daniel finally goes out. And when he's talking to her again, she still can't communicate. When they get back to the ranch, Bianca tells Daniel that the reason why we have not seen her family, the reason why we haven't seen Bianca's family is because she made a decision that she wanted to be with Daniel and to take the little bit of money that she received from her settlement and the little bit of money she received from her settlement and spend it on a man in prison. So the reason why the family is mad is because Daniel's in prison. I'm not getting it. She said, basically the family don't fuck with her. But I don't think it's because of Daniel. I think it's because of her and her poor choices. So, she's got her little girlfriend coming, the one that she said was jealous of her. She's got the little girlfriend coming over. And the little girlfriend is going to be staying in the bed with Bianca while her man stay on the sofa. So do Bianca like girls? I'm asking for a friend. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Do what you do. But does she like girls? Because why would she be staying in the bed with her girlfriend while her man there? That's right. I forgot. She don't like the D. The D hasn't been satisfactory to her. She just wants somebody who's going to be, agreeing with her. So she picks her up from the airport. This is a little girl that's jealous of her. Yeah, the bitch ain't jealous of her. So, she picks her up from the airport. She's crying and, acting stupid and all of that old kind of crap, right? And so, the girlfriend, it's like, girl, you ain't gotta cry, I'm here. So bottom line, Bianca is complaining about Daniel to someone else. And I say, Daniel, spend the fuck out of her money. Like spend it all the way down to the last dime because We have not one time heard Bianca say anything positive about Daniel. So you know what? Just for old time's sake, spend that bitch money. Send her home broke. Fuck her. Let me get off of her before I really say what's on my mind. The next couple that I want to talk about is Mike and Justine. So Mike and Justine are living in a house that her mother built. Let's not get it twisted. It had already came out that Justine's mother paid, put her credit up in some mulch for Justine and Michael to lay up in that month and get pregnant. Not once, but twice. And this ungrateful bitch, this ungrateful heifer, is sitting on the bed with Michael playing patty cake where he need to be going to lift some furniture or some boxes, bitch. Maybe it's his day off, Auntie. Back up. Okay, I'm backing up. So they having a conversation. Little girl playing on the bed. She cute and everything. But they playing on the bed and everything. And so, she like, you think I should call my mother? So she calls her mother on the phone and she asks her mother whether or not she's going to be coming to the birthday party for, the little baby. And so the mother was like, yeah. She was like, oh, okay, because, the next day I'm going to be going to have a baby. And so the mother said, I know you fucking lying. I know you telling me a whole lie. So this is Justine's way of telling her mother that she's having a baby. So the mother, goes off and she's like, Justine, come on now. You got 9 kids. Bitch, that's more than a Brady Bunch. And we know their father was an architect, right? Okay. So I mean, what the fuck is going on? They had Alice at the house, bitch, because everybody was working up in that mother. Where's their Alice? Oh, I guess that's his mother now that her house burnt down. And I'm questioning that, right? I'm not saying that the mother house didn't burn down, but it's mighty funny that the mother came in right before. I'm talking about Mike's mom. Mike's mom came in right before the party, too. And I'm not saying her house did not burn down. I ain't seen nothing from Starcasm or nobody to confirm it, right? But it's mighty funny that the house got burned down right when Madison's birthday party getting ready to come. But bitch, okay, you ain't hear from me, so I mean, whatever. So, the mother's going off and she's like, I mean, come on, Justine, you've been pregnant all your life. So, Mike was like, when he found out that she was pregnant, it was hands down a no that they was going to tell her. But, bitch, everything that y'all are enjoying out there in Vegas is because of her mother. Now, I know the mother can be a bitch and she can say what she got to say, but guess what? She's sick and tired of her daughter being fucking pregnant since she was in high school. The mother is tired of seeing her daughter throw her life away by just having babies, and then she having babies for her babies to take care of. She high risk than a mother. So why didn't Justine and Michael cuss the doctor out? When the doctor sat there and told Mike and Justine about how, terminal this could be, why they didn't cuss her out? Why they didn't tell her mind her fucking business? Why did they take time to go and see somebody? So if the people who are around you can't speak into your life, right, and give you advice, but you'll take it from a dangerous stranger, bitch, you knew what it was when you first got into it, Justine. Like, I don't understand. Let them old women say what they gotta say. Out of their mouths may be coming some daggone wisdom, but you fucking know everything. So can't nobody say nothing to you, but you're gonna be the first one out with your hand out. That's why you called to make sure the mother was coming, because you wanted to make sure her check was coming, because the mother don't use cash, app or Zelle, bitch. They just such users and leechers of life. And you're not gonna tell me that they're not supplementing their income by my tax dollars, bitch. You're not gonna tell me, you can't convince me, ain't nothing you're gonna be able to say. to convince me that that money that come out of my gut check every day on 2 weeks, bitch, is not supplementing a diaper, bitch, a bottle, a wipe up and up, okay, some oatmeal and some milk. You not gonna tell me that ain't no way in the world with 9 kids that these bitches is not on something. You can kiss my ass on that one. Ain't no way in the world. Because the man don't do, he making probably minimum wage if he making that out that month. Okay. Thank you so much, fabulous me. Hey, boo boo. She said thanks for years of keeping it real for us. Okay, we here, fabulous me. Okay. There's no way. But okay, I digress. I'm gonna get off of it. Maybe today just been a bad day for me, and I'm just out here cussing bitches out. I don't know. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. The next couple that I want to talk about, this motherfucker right here. He gets his ass out on Facebook and cussed his mother out and told his mother to suck his D. You don't believe me? Go look at According to Amber. He got out on Facebook and told his mother suck his D. His mama. Thank you so much, Kelly Taylor, for the $20 super chat. Did you see her? You didn't even let me get to it, Kelly. Her fake Birkin bag this week and last week, it was fake Chanel. You can't afford parking tickets on your business rent, but you are walking around with a fake Birkin. Girl, bye. Kelly is absolutely right. She had a fake Birkin bag, girl. Let me tell you something. It looked like the sun rays was gonna catch that cheap plastic on fire. Thank you so much, Kelly, girl, for the super chat. He sat there out there on Facebook and told his mother to suck his whole you know what. He has been cussing his mother out. Now, let's not get it twisted. Miss Karen ain't one of my favorite people. But like I've been telling y'all for the last 2 weeks, she makes them. This bitch sits there and cry and asks his mother to save him. But he ain't said none of that on Facebook. You weak, tired, done and through mother. What good? Now everybody got a purpose under the sun, including Auntie. But what purpose is he serving right now? We see Zeruiah and Troy on their fake ass anniversary deciding that they're going to have an event, bitch, downtown at the church for the community center. She's talking about, I gotta calm down on this. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. Hold on, let me get myself together. Wait a minute, just 1 second. Hold on. She gets up in the morning, they got their little t-shirts on that you get pressed downtown to the mall. And they in the car, supposed to be going to pick up some, or no, supposed to be going. She steps outside. Troy comes out first. This bitch got the popo, representative, the snatch man, the ticket man, the meter man. the boot man at her car. Troy, like, what's going on? You know he been in jail, but I know that bitch know what a boot look like. They was like, okay, so what's going on? He said, is this your car? Troy was like, no, but it's my wife's. He was like, well, step off, motherfucker. Because I can't tell you, I don't owe you nothing. Step off, bitch. So Troy, being a bitch that he is, steps off, and here she comes outside. Zeruiah asks the question, why does things always happen? Why is something always going on? Bitch, is that rhetorical? Because shit going on with your car right now. Because evidently you ain't paid some tickets. You owed a man downtown. So dude was like, I'm putting this boot on your car. She was like, what's going on? Oh my God. Dude was like, I'm putting this boot on your car. Here go a phone number. Text this number. Put your in there. And then they tell you whether or not you can take it off. They tell you how much you owe. I'm just out here putting the boots on. I'm suiting them and booting them up around this month. And you tag, you it, bitch. Tag, you it. So she texts the number. I don't know why stuff is always happening because you're a cruddy criminal, Zeruiah, in my opinion. You're trying to get around the system every fucking way you know how. So she texts, calls them on the phone. They was like, you owe $550. This dumb bitch says that it took somebody else to tell her that she needed to have money in a savings account. So because somebody else told her, not her mama, not her daddy, not her daddy of a daddy, her real biological daddy, but it took another to tell her that you got to have a savings account. So she put a couple of $1,000 in the savings account. Why I gotta be somebody else to tell you that? You don't know that? They told me to put it in there for emergencies, and I guess this is emergency. Really, it ain't. Because it appears that, in my opinion, what you're going down there to do is swindle a motherfucker anyway. But I digress. So she pays the daggone money. Meanwhile, Troy is standing out there looking stupid, has nothing to contribute. Because remember, he got an office. Do y'all remember? He got a little office and everything. He got a little job. He got a little name. He got like a little title. But ain't got nothing unless she giving it to him. That's a weak man right there. That's so weak. Make your own shit. So anyway, y'all see him calm, right? But my stomach ain't. So she gets the boot off the car. She lucky, because I'm going to tell you in DC, bitch, you'd have been waiting till Thursday. If it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, you might get that off, okay? If you can get through the line downtown to North Capitol Street, got it here. So anyway, so so she gets the boot off. She's in a bad mood. She says it's her anniversary, but Troy didn't say happy anniversary. Did you? Then she goes on to say that the purpose of this thing is so that she can get a grant to open up a business, okay, a side hustle, if you will, a con, in my opinion, for some kids. Now, these are my opinions. May not be actual, may not be factual, but they my opinion. And I said, wait a minute, didn't 3 episodes ago, your raggedy, bumpity face, cis infected face, Didn't you sit there and say that you had a grant? So this business is outside of that business? Didn't you say that you had a grant that you didn't use to pay your $550 parking ticket? Neither did you use it to pay the motherfucking mortgage that was for people who was coming out of prison to help these so now you into hustling grants. You can fuck with the people's money, the government money, all you want to. Let me tell you, girl, they will lock you up quicker than they will Troy. If you doing something, Zeruiah, that ain't legal, they gonna get your ass. And don't think that they ain't gonna slow walk you. You playing with fire. You better be doing everything you're supposed to be doing because I'm going to tell you right now, everything you just got served your Miranda rights. Everything you say can and will do up on that daggone show will be and can be used against your bitch ass in a court of law. You sat up there on television, okay? Let's just go ahead and keep it a buck. You sat up there on television to say that you hadn't been paying the debt, the rent for a grant program. You got two employees. Are they getting paid? It don't take nothing but a 5-minute audit to find out whether or not they did something on their part or you did something on yours. I ain't never heard of a grant being 2 months late. But now you downtown to the community center trying to recruit kids. Why you ain't go to the school? Don't you got a degree? Why you ain't partnering up with the school? Or the representative for that ward or that district to see whether or not this is something you can partner with them. But no, you want the grant on your own. So Troy can sit in the passenger side and smoke weed? The fuck is really going on? Y'all excuse my nails. I checked my nail. I'm just asking. I ain't making no accusations. I'm giving my opinion and I'm giving advice. Fuck around and find out, Zeruiah, playing around with these grants if that's what you're doing. Because, bitch, I know daggone well you just sat there and said you had another grant. And while you think grant is free money, somebody done slaved and labored for that. It ain't nothing free about grant money. Keep playing around. Keep on. You're going to fuck right around and find out. Anyway, so, she's going, through her little changes. She got the boot on the car, and Troy is sitting in there texting. Turn the volume off on your phone, first of all. Now, that would have irritated me, too. I ain't even going to trip. I ain't tripping. I ain't that tick, 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 tick. Bitch, don't nobody want to hear that. So she's driving. I mean, he's driving the car and everything, but he distracted driving. She says, "Pull over, Troy. Why are you texting him? Pull over." So Troy, no, well, we are going to pull over, pull over. So she, basically put the DV on him. Cause I don't care what y'all think it is. I know what it is. You put your hands on me, and I don't want you to put your hands on me at that time, or you put your hands on me in an aggressive way. That's DV, bitch. We've been watching that the whole time, snatching that up and all of that, doing all that kind of stuff. Straight up, that's ABUSE. Because if it was a man doing it to a woman, we'd be calling that out, and I'm gonna call it out what it is. Thank you so much, Luna Son, for the 199 super chat. Auntie, I love when you come up here and drag them. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Luna. Girl, they be getting on my nerves. It gets on my nerves. It ain't a joke. Like, what are we doing? So she snatched that tell him pull over. She want to drive. She started driving and everything. She mad because he texting, and I'm irritated because he got the tick, 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 tick going, bitch. I don't need to know every vowel. You need to know every vowel that you put in it. Bitch. But it's a way to tell him. It's a way to tell him. She said, you ain't doing nothing over there. What he supposed to do? He ain't nothing but your little shadow. He black up against the wall and on the sidewalk and everything. He's your little shadow. You haven't given this man any type of reason to step up and be a man, even though a man gonna be a man, gonna be a man. But he's just your little toy boy, your little Troy toy. That's what he is. When did we ever see you empower Troy to be a man? I wait up this mother, but I be waiting for a long time. He already can't get no grab, bitch. You have never empowered Troy to be a man. But you empower him to go to the weed store. So he said he's smoking his weed. He getting his medicine. Well, why the didn't he make sure Zeruiah took hers? Because that bitch. These people be pissing. They be pissing me off. So now here we got them going in the car. She mad at Troy. She's fussing in the car. Troy told me I was writing her, some on Facebook or Instagram. I got an addiction to Facebook and Instagram because that's where I act a motherfucking fool. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about Troy fake ass. Troy never got up that morning, never said to Zeruiah about his mother and that baby. Until his mother called him on the phone. He handles as it comes. But he ain't an independent thinker. He ain't thinking for the family. Y'all can be mad all y'all want to. I'm gonna talk my talk. Now, one time did I hear Troy remind Zeruiah in the morning. Maybe y'all heard it, but I didn't. I hear him say, "Don't forget my mother and them coming here, and she bringing my daughter." Only thing he said is Luna ain't coming, or Yuna, or whatever the damn baby mama is. Good, but we still got to deal with your mother. That's when he should have straightened that right then and there. You goddamn right you gonna deal with my mother. I got to go pick them up from the station. So make sure you had a car available. He sit there and let this girl dog at every woman in his life, including now his baby. And then, so now she's mad, she's irritated because he went into the store. She had to swipe her little card, okay, to get the little flies or whatever. You should have been had that downtown to the church. You asking people, do they got ice? Do they got this? Why you ain't had no pre-planning going on? So now here it is, they get down there, she gets mad at Troy because he's still taxing. You don't even give a fuck. No, he don't, because at this point he's high. But you promoted this, right? Because then you take him to the weed store. So everything you training him to be, everything you accepted in the good times, bitch, here it is the bad times. And you still got to accept it. You got to swallow that because you the one took him to the weed store. Not to say that he wasn't smoking weed. That's just to say that you the one that been pushing it. Thank you so much, the commercial lady, for the 4.99 super chat. Did y'all catch how she told him to get Ingersoll's day was not as important? Wait a minute. Y'all, who's Ingersoll? Day was not as important that day in Community Day? But what the? What? Wait a minute. Thank you so much, commercial lady, for the one. But you know what commercial lady said? I'm pissed. And my fingers is just typing. Let me see what else you were trying to say. Put it down in the chat without a dollar on it, boo. She said, I am pissed. I'm typing Ingersoll up on here. What? It's okay. It's okay. Put it down in the chat. You ain't got to pay for it. Put it down in the chat. I'll pick it up, okay? So she puts him out the car. I wouldn't have never, ever. She would have had to drag me and call the popo. Got out that car, knowing that my mama and that baby was coming. Because they need a ride. They're depending on me as a man. They are depending on me. The anniversary, I think that's what you was trying to say, that the anniversary. None of that matter. I done sat up here with Yana, my baby mother, and we don't have the best relationship. I sat there on last week's episode and so asked her if she could let the baby come. And then I pull some like this because she wants to have an attitude. Fuck what you heard. You're going to have to call a popo to get me out this car because I got to go get my mother and baby Troy. She run over him. She talks to him. She abuses him because he allows it. And therefore, everything that is around him gets abused. Why the fuck, Troy, don't you think Zeruiah got her son? You know the truth. You know the real. You ain't got to come out there and tell nobody, but we know you know the real. You think that she gonna give a flying about your baby that didn't come out of her womb and not take care of a baby that did come out of her womb? This girl got trauma and drama that she has not gotten rid of. She don't want to do nothing as it relates to fixing herself. By her own admission last season, she said that she knew that she was bipolar, schizophrenic, had all kinds of stuff going on, but she let you, a man that was in jail, talk her out of going to get medicine for a diagnosis that she said she had. So we are still watching Zeruiah unmedicated out here in the world. Did y'all notice when she walked up to her father did he barely said anything to her? Y'all didn't notice? The father was mumbling. He barely said anything to her because he probably saw it all over her crazy ass face. Thank you so much, Dapper One, for the 199 super chat. I bet she regrets telling her not to take her meat. Absolutely. Absolutely, Dapper One. That's what I was just saying. She knows she got a problem. But she let him talk her out of getting medicine. So now she out here embarrassing herself. It's going to follow her. She may not think it is. It's going to follow her. Thank you so much, L. Miller, for the $5 super chat. Auntie, I never wanted somebody to be cussed out or shook just a little more than I wanted Zeruiah and that bumpy face to get shot. She's psycho. And the thing about it is, I be trying to feel sorry for her. When she be getting dragged and the mother said that she had stuff, shooting on her face from, something underneath somebody's midsection. But bitch, I can't even feel sorry for Zeruiah. I can't. Because you got the grandmother and the daughter sitting down at the bus station, the train station, when you knew they was coming. What a weak mother. He goes in the bathroom after he had to hitchhike in the production van. They said, bitch, we ain't got no room in the inn for you. Get your ass in the back. We're going to put the hatch up. You slide back there where you get in where you can fit in. We got camera equipment and some more, okay, running behind y'all asses. But the funny thing about it is they didn't even offer him a ride. And his dumbass shouldn't have got out because he knew he didn't have a ride. But that cell phone that you had should have been clicking. One of your homeboys, you ain't had no homeboy come get you with your fake ass self, Troy. You fake. So then he gets to the daggone place. Now he in the bathroom. Mom, I need your help. Zeruiah is down here acting crazy as I don't know what. I done got put out the car and I'm scared. I think I see dead people. This bitch is out there seeing dead people. I'm so scared. I don't know if I should run, jump, slide. I don't know what I should do, Mama. Mama, you know I love you. You know I need you. You know I need you, Mama. Mama, next week I'm gonna cut you out. But today I need you. This is the same person that went on Facebook. And I ain't gonna never forget that. I ain't never gonna forget that according to Amber played him telling his mother or writing in the comments or whatever and told his mother to suck. But this is the same mother that you begging to call Zeruiah. Cause you scared. And you don't know how to control her. And you don't know how to check this bitch. Pop one of them zits on her face. That'd give her something else to pay attention to because the bitch would be bleeding so bad, all them cysts. Take a little bitch. Pop one of them zits. Bet you get her attention. Taking swiping, no swiping some of that clay that she put on her face called makeup. That nasty ass skin. Sitting up there looking like a month to burn victim. Now, see, he come out. His mama is like, we at the train station. We've been down here for a while. The mother didn't even realize at the time that it had already been an hour that she was sitting out there. So now you got the mama sitting down there and everything. And if she called back 30 minutes later, we going to go ahead on the leave. The thing about it is that the little girl being exposed to all of this. The little girl know that she being abandoned for 90 minutes down at the train station, that she ain't seen no little red Kia come around that corner to pick her up. You think kids don't pick up? She's 7 years old. She old enough to know how it feels to be left, mother. And you gonna have to live with this. And y'all always want to come out here and drag Yana. You ain't got nothing to say to Yana because I'm gonna tell you one thing, honey. If I was Yana, I would probably break every bone in that bitch body. I said, if I was Yana. Let's get it twisted. Because one thing you don't do is play with somebody's kids. I'm telling you right now, that's a quick way to hell. That's a quick way to hell. And then when Troy is going out there, now he walking. He's walking, but he talking trash. And then when she say something, his mom and them sitting down there, and she say something to him, don't play about my daughter, don't do this about my daughter. Mother, you should have been thinking about that 90 minutes ago. You should have had all that bass in your throat 90 minutes ago. Matter of fact, you should have had it in there longer than that. Okay, you should have been there before they even got there. You should have been sitting there waiting on the train to arrive. But then y'all gonna do what? Talk about young? And then she gonna sit there and tell him he ain't going nowhere because this is more important. The child should have been a priority when them bitches got up in the morning. When they got up in the morning and they rolled around and then he got, dropped off and kicked out. And then after he got kicked out, then he had to, he got to, put the thumbs up to get in the back of the daggone van. This shows you the type of person that Zeruiah is. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to tell me that derives acting. This is who this evil woman is. And Troy's weak. He's a weak man who is not standing on his own life. He's standing on Zeruiah's. He ain't bringing to the table but two lips to smoke weed. He being pulled and dangled around and letting somebody treat him like he ain't. And I know good and goddamn well he should not be looking for no sympathy. Now, when you sit there and you got one woman disrespecting you and you disrespect the one that birthed you, I don't give a flying if she didn't take care of you or not. She girl sat down there and she said, "That's a psychotic bitch." Where's the lie? She is plumb crazy, and so is he. And Troy, you're gonna pay for that. You think that I don't know why you think that you are absent of responsibility. Because you're not. Whatever happened to your daughter, you brought this woman, this situation, and all of this bull into your daughter's life. You did it. By fucking with your cellmate's wife. And I would say that she cared about her son and she take care of her son, but bitch, it ain't no evidence of it. We ain't seen no evidence of that. Cause wasn't his ass on the air mattress downtown? You know what, Auntie? You been on them long enough. Move the fuck on. Move around, bitch. Move around. This gonna be a long video. This gonna be a long video. The next couple that I want to talk about is phony ass Kerok and Britnney. Kerok want Kim want to act like he got money saved up. Bitch, where? You doing crypto? Where the book? Kerok ain't got no money saved. Saved where? Under whose name? They'd be thinking we stupid as Kerok ain't got no money saved. Him and that girl ain't living off no saving, getting $600 hair and nails done, bitch. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. But if he think that we believe that he got that much money saved around, he wouldn't bitch, moan, or complain about it running out. This is fake. Now, what's not fake is that Britney don't feel like she need a job. She don't want to work. She's too good for it. And she has a lifestyle, bitch, that she's living off of what blood? Off of whose blood? Because remember, you and Kerok are felons. And yet he never not going to be one to me. So off of whose blood are you wanting to live this lifestyle? Is it off your own blood, sweat, and tears? Even the money that Kerok said he got saved up from the fuck where? Did he get an inheritance when his daddy died? Because his mother don't look like money. No offense to the mother. No offense to the mother. But where does Kerok have money saved up? Is it blood on the money? Bitch, I'm just asking. I ain't making no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't making no assumptions. I'm just asking. Where'd it come from? And when she says she don't want a job, and Kerok say that she don't have to have one, case closed, next case. Ain't no need of us arguing about it. Ain't no need of us having no confusion about it. Kerok, you get what you want. You want Britney at home. Nasty. She's a nasty girl. Whole little nasty girl. They driving up to Houston. She got a 30-day pass. 3 or 4 episodes ago, Britney told us that the reason why she cannot live in Texas is because she owes $30,000 in restitution. Now that she's in Houston, she only owes 10. What happened to the $20,000 that Britney owed in restitution? Britney is scamming her own man, and we just gonna sit the back here and watch. Kerok and his mom and them been living together for forever and ever. Why they couldn't move with the mother? Wasn't all of them supposed to be having a place down there with the mother? Some is fishy. Britney, when Britney was in school, Britney said straight up, the reason why I'm quitting this mother is because I want to sit at home all day and take care of Kerok. She let that be known from the time we met Britney to now. Ain't nothing changed. So Kerok, the mother, the brother, the boyfriend, Ocean, get some motion in your ocean and get on to get the by the kid, because Britney has not changed her story. She went to school. She was a high school dropout. She was a beauty school dropout. Okay? She act like she in Greece. Britney ain't changed her story. Kerok is the one that's trying to make it seem like you're going to be enslaved to me. But Britney, let me tell you something. when you got somebody like Britney, because you got to remember, Kerok know that game. And he wants you to hold up on your end of the deal. You said you wanted to take care of Kerok. Kerok said, take care of me. I'm tired. I got to go to work the next day. But looking oh so fresh and so clean, clean. And he went there. I know daggone well the orientation. The bitch didn't work. He went to orientation and he coming back. He need that time. I had an attitude too. Mother, you ain't do nothing but go to orientation. You walked around and did something. Now you got to be sleeping for tomorrow. Would you rip and winkle up around this mother? How much sleep do you need, bitch? You about to hop? It don't take nothing for Kerok to pick that stuff up. I know dang old well y'all probably thought I was gonna go a whole another way, but hell no. Britney been consistent. She been consistently saying what she want, mama. You can lay across the bed and tell me I got to work all you want to. But when she asked Kerok straight up in the camera, do I gotta work? Do you see a need for me to work? Kerok said no. Case closed, next case. Don't sit up here and tell me about no restitution. Now, do she got pipe dreams, living in pipe dreams? Yeah. But where Kerok money coming from? Because according to us, we've been watching Kerok and Britney for what, 3-4 years? That money would have been ran out. Or where did the money come from? And how is the money still growing? And knowing how they driving around in the Mercedes. And it looked like the Mercedes that they was in was a different Mercedes than the one that they've been in. How can Kerok, over save money, afford to maintain her habits? Bitch, ain't nobody stupid around these parts. Ain't nobody stupid around these parts. Stop it with the book on us. The next person I want to talk about is Tennie and Rob. Y'all get on my damn nerve. Y'all got me out here. These people out. Tennie and Rob decides that they're going to have a baby, that he's going to take the condoms. Y'all, I'm so sick of these goddamn people. I don't know what to do. He decides that he's going to take the condoms, give it to the producers, and then you're going to ask the kids whether or not they care. But you know already what's in it. When y'all sleeping at night and y'all having sex and y'all doing what y'all do, you done threw the condoms out. Now, bitch, you gonna ask me, do I care whether or not I got a sibling? When y'all go to bed every night, y'all done already made a decision that eventually I'm gonna have a sibling. What the f are you asking these little kids for? Stop spotlighting these little kids. Using them for your storyline because ain't else going on with you and Teeny. Y'all get on my people, get on my nerve. And then people are like, oh my God, the kids got so much sense. And they so, they so intelligent. No, it's just common sense out that mother. The mother just got a job. He working at child. He working downtown around the corner at some yard, child. I don't know if he moving furniture, moving bricks. I don't know what he doing. But the kids, that's just common sense. We know daggone well we eating ravioli around here now. We ain't going to Olive Garden no more, bitch. The kids realized that the whole thing had changed. They was walking around in that Airbnb with all of them little cameras and stuff around there. And now, bitch, they using cell phones hung up on the wall, bitch. That keep track of stuff. Try to upload it to their iCloud. They're probably paying $2,000 a month in iCloud storage because all the cameras gone up out of there. They got iPhones hanging up around like this. Ain't no cameras around that house. He ain't said nothing about them. Because when he asked the last week and told him to take out the trash, bitch, did he see who took it out? Hell no, because they ain't got no cameras in there. Oh, fake ass self. You gonna sit up there and ask the kids whether or not they want, you know, bitch. It's common sense. But why are you putting that on the kids? This ain't none of that business. This grown people stuff. You got it all twisted. You too familiar with your kids. Shut the fuck up. So then here we is now. She's sitting up there. Her mother and her sister come. Mama got her hair done differently, look totally different. Because at first I was like, that's the mother. But then when I looked up on her and everything, absent the fight, I was like, okay, that's the mom. And she had her sister with her and everything. And they was talking about her, wanting to have babies. Her sister got, a little upset and everything because, evidently she had preeclampsia or toxemia and almost lost her son. Been there, done that. Still take medicine for that to this day. Okay, because that will shut your organs down like a month. Okay, you ain't gonna be the same, especially if you have a bad case. And I had a bad case because I was on bed rest for I can't even remember. By the time I got in there, they was like, okay, we know you about to have a stroke. I didn't. I lived. She lived. But I know that's serious. So, she tried to make it a black woman issue. She wanted to be profound and make it a black woman issue. Toxemia it comes to every race. It appears that you had undiagnosed preeclampsia or toxemia. But I mean, she wanted a moment. So, bitch, okay. Her sister was upset and everything. We let her have a moment. I'm a black woman and I know about black healthcare, but I just did not think that that was the appropriate thing to do it right because she was saying, black women pregnancies are high risk and stuff like that. And while that may be true, I just was like, okay, what does this have to do with what happened with her and her little boy? Did she solve that issue? Is she still getting, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to use a platform, right, to talk about something, then you should be on social media. You should be advocating on behalf of these women, right? But you ain't a girl's girl because you fucked around and smacked his mother and smushed his mother in the face. So guess what? At this point, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, whether you think it's profound or not, bitch. You haven't even sat down and had a conversation with your children to tell your children that you started the fight. But you want to tell somebody about the issues and the plights of the black woman. Let me calm down. You ain't no advocate for black women. Right words, wrong vessel. Wrong vessel. Because you fucked around, put your hand on his mother. You started that. And now your husband's over here talking to the intelligent little kids about another grown up issue. I'm sorry, what? How would y'all feel about my mother reuniting and us getting with your mother? I mean, we all right with it, but she owe us an apology. Bitch, you a kid. You sit at the little kids' table, or at least that's where you should be sitting. Don't nobody owe your little ass nothing because you don't even know what the truth is. Here's the truth from Auntie, okay? Your mama put her hands, your mommy got up out of a seat, walked away, came back, and got in a bitch face like this. Standing over top of someone who was sitting down in an aggressive manner, bitch. And then when the mother got up and retaliated and said something to him, your mother did this. So if we're going to tell the story, let's tell the story. There's no reason why those kids should be walking around at a bowling alley or ice skating rink asking for an apology for something that the grandmother did not start. I can say whatever I want to say out of my mouth until I put my hands on you. It ain't an issue. Your mama owes you an apology along with the grandmother. I can see the grandmother saying, and I apologize for smacking the out of her. I apologize for reacting instead of responding. I can go with that. I absolutely can, y'all. But for them kids to sit there, they don't have the facts. And you know what? That ain't to say that the little kids ain't intelligent. Maybe they are. But I'm just saying, I don't like how they're bringing these kids in and having to wait on the kids and wanting us to, lift these kids up and all of this kind of stuff. When they just what they are. They're kids. They don't have any facts. They don't have any life experiences to make a judgment to say that the grandmother needs to apologize. No, I ain't got it to do. I know y'all sick of my ass. Thank you so much, Dapper One, for the 4.99 super chat. The kids think she didn't start the fight. Keith's mom doesn't owe no apology. Who is Keith? You mean Rob? She would not get one from me. Talk to your mom. Thank you, Dapper. These kids need to be kids. Justine kids need to be kids. I would not be filming with my kid. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not at all. They off limits. Nope. I ain't got it to do. Last but not least, y'all done had me out here all night. Kim and Joey. I wonder if this gonna make me fall. Bitch. It's the same old story. It doesn't change. Another mother who thinks that Joey is her high school sweetheart prior to being incarcerated. Joey at that time, I'm sure, didn't have them big baby making hips. Joey is the bad boy that Kim wanted when she was a child. Kim done been through multiple marriages and relationships. That's fucked up. Her picker is off. Period. Point blank poo. Her picker is off. She picks men that ain't but neither is Kim. Because hold on, y'all. This light is just I might get back. She picks men that do the same she do. Cheat. Lie. Ain't she lying to the baby daddy? Haven't she been lying to the little boy's father for how many years now? She's no different than the men she picked. She said everybody she been with cheated on her. But from what I heard, everybody she been with, she done cheated on. For exchange ain't no robbery. Your cousin was messing with Joey. You wait 14 years to tell your cousin that you were sleeping with Joey. Devastated your cousin. Yet invited her to the engagement party. But you still ain't walked down no aisle. You still ain't got no ring. Here it is last week, she expecting or suspecting that he's on drugs. Kim, you knew he was on drugs. You trained to see that. You're a teacher. Plus, you know them up, and everybody in the neighborhood do. And then you see he was hanging with Naeem and them, right? Wasn't he hanging with Naeem and all them? Not answering your calls. You put $100. Kim put $100 in an account in 2024 and wonder why it's only $4.02 left. If he put gas in his car and went to McDonald's, bitch, that's about right. You acting like it's big money. Don't mean no harm out this mother, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we gonna call a thing a thing. I don't know when the last time Kim filled up her gas tank, but Joey riding around, honey. He probably filling that up 2 times a day. So he need that money at the pump. What is gas now? $3.30, $3.85 a gallon, $100 in 2024. Now I can see if she said that Joey spent $1,000 in a day, but $100. You know he had to get Naeem and them some hot French fries from the curry out downtown on the corner with the chicken and the mumbo wings, bitch, and something to drink. He got to take care of the boys on the corner. So yeah, that's about right, $96 a day, bitch. Cause he ain't get no crack rock with it. Come on, Kim. And I agree with something that Joey said. You never trusted Joey. From day A, since you've been with Joey, you've been spying and conniving behind his back. But when you want a discount type of mother, that's what you get. You got one of them thrift store bammers. Every now and then you can find something good out the thrift store because I love me a good thrift. But not for no man. And his ass is just as big as mine. You got what you wanted. So she suspected last week that Joey was on drugs. She's sitting up there crying. She already know Joey on drugs. Joey's showing that he on drugs. But again, you brought him the car that he could ride around with Naeem in them. You brought him that car. Because see, Naeem girl probably got him walking around the corner. Joey get taking them for a ride, bitch. He's showing off. He going to get rims. And I'm going to tell you one thing about it. Some of the drug boys, they don't want to see you do better. They'll make sure you get on drugs. Just your stuff. They see you with a woman and you got kids and you supposed to be happy. Yeah, go ahead on, man. Hit this. Hit that, young. Hit that. Hit that real quick. That's why they tell you don't go back to the same place. Don't go back and live in the same neighborhood because they be waiting on your ass. They want to see, they going to test you, see if you really did change. Fuck up your happy home. Some of them. Ask me how I know. So Joey come in the house, supposed to have been down at downtown to the urgent care. Joey was high when he came up in there. That can't make eye contact, and I got a headache, and I got to be looking down and somber, and I'm all in pain. Crackhead games. She said, I want you to pee in this cup. Joey like, what? What do you mean? Pee in the cup. I want to see whether or not you on drugs. Joey said, I ain't got no urine. I just pee. I'm sitting up in here. I'm busted, disgusted. I got a headache. I feel sick. You know, I'm aching. My head aching. She said, did you pick up your medicine? He said, no. She said, why you didn't pick it up? He said, because it wasn't ready. I called downtown to the people. You want to see it on my phone? Yeah, motherfucker, go get your phone. They go outside. Joey don't come up with no code, no phone. You know why? Because he playing crackhead games. He playing crackhead games. And here it is, Kim, just getting home, brushing her little boy's teeth, wherever they was coming from. I didn't even see her, kissed him good night. And even did Joey. Because Joey in the kitchen drinking orange juice out the bottle. I said, this bitch don't care nothing about them kids. Never have, never will. Why are you taking community property, taking it to the dome when you got two little boys in that house that may want some orange juice, Kim and Joey, and they pour that daggone orange juice in a cup from a mother that just tested positive for the cup. And he probably doing crack if he were Naeem in them. It's probably crackhead. Why would she let him drink out that daggone bottle? Because Kim know what it is. You ain't gonna sit here and make me believe that Kim did not know that Joey was on drugs 100%. She know when he started. Thank you so much, Luna Sun, for the 199 super chat. He got some medicine, all right. So Joey BSing her around. 30 minutes go by, 45 minutes go by. He got smoke a cigarette, and then he come in and give her a little wig. He give her a little swig of pee. and say it ain't enough. Till he was sitting his ass on that toilet and some turned green, bitch. It's dirty. It came up dirty. How'd that happen? Naeem and them. The same dude you used to run on the corner with that you done definitely came back to. Okay, and we sitting up there saying Joey a whole crackhead. Chasing crack rocks. Kim gonna sit up there and say, if it was cocaine, nah, it can't be cocaine. Because if it was cocaine, he'd be, like mellow. No, crack don't make you mellow, young. Crack make you look for rocks on the ground, bitch. Crack make you go to your mama house and go through her plant, her jade plant or her bonsai plant, because it got little rocks. This must be in the mother's plants, rubbing for a crack rock, thinking it's crack. Crack had you down on the ground, bitch, for every little crumb you think you see. Oh no, you got energy. You got junkie stump energy. You ever see a crackhead? That is one of the. He ain't taking cocaine in a powder form. But see, Kim was expecting something else to come out. And maybe, just maybe, if he had a little bit more urine, it would have. But that crack came right up. She gonna have the audacity to ask Joey, do you love me? She follows Joey outside. Joey mad. Joey told her she done crossed the line. No, motherfucker, what you not gonna do is cross the line in this car. Get the fuck out. Get out the car and give me the keys. And if you don't, Joey, you're gonna spend the night in jail. But see, here's the thing why I wouldn't have said that and why that sounds ridiculous coming out of my mouth. Because I'd have never brought that mother. I would have never brought him a car to ride back and forth in, and he ain't got no job. This is the money he's been saving for over 2 years to buy himself his first hoopty. That sounds stupid coming out of my mouth because I wouldn't find myself in that position. Because ain't no strong enough. It ain't long enough. It ain't stiff enough to make me go buy you a brand new vehicle and then put $2,500 rims. Because I ain't forgot about the rims. And we ain't forgot about his father's bike. And now, bitch, we ain't forgot. You gave a crackhead $7,000 in a joint bank account. And you want to sit there, Kim, and tell us that you a mama? Do your kids even got an education trust fund, bitch? What your kids got? Other than the $2,500 that you getting every month from their daddy for child support. And his mother don't work. He still got that same story about where he worked at. I ain't got it to do. You getting what you reaped. You getting what you wanted, what you paying for. So now you're going to have to sit here in front of our faces and be a con, in my opinion, because you're not getting rid of Joey. You ain't putting them out. You ain't cussing them out. You know what you're going to say? The DNA test came up positive, so I got to do this for the kids. Now, instead of doing it for the kids, now you're going to have to do this for the kids. I'm going to have to rehabilitate their daddy. I got to do that for the kids. Heard it all before. Heard it all before. Heard it all before. Now you're going to have to do this for the kids. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Philly Fox, for the $1.99 super chat. No value of $1. Okay. Y'all watch and see. You think she got rid of Joey? Mm-mm. Joey told her you crossed the line for tonight. And then once he comes down off the crack high, he'll come back because, you're going to be hungry. Okay? She's going to have to make sure she keeps Snickers in the house for this bitch. Plenty of candy and Snickers. That's why he wanted that orange juice instead of some water, because the bitch needed sugar. Ain't nobody stupid around these parts. That faucet was just as close as that daggone refrigerator. You should have gave him some water. But he needed sugar. Wonder why. This is disgusting. Because she has, in my opinion, ruined those boys' teenage years' life. Because all this coming back. That their father, if that test come up, is a crackhead. Good job, Kim. Good job. Good job, Kim. Way to protect your boys and be a mommy. Good job, girl. You should be so proud. So proud. Let's see what the story is. Let's see what the story is next week. And we'll all be here for the watch party. And we will be here for the last party. Don't forget, December 2nd is a new one. Love During Lockup. We'll be here for that. We're also going to be doing a watch party for that. Again, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section if there's any other shows that you want to start doing watch parties on. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you, Fabulous Me, Kelly Taylor, Luna Sun, the Commercial Lady, Dapper One, L Miller, and Philly Fox. Thank you all so much for the super chats. I appreciate your support. And until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in that water. Love y'all. Bye.